Hey everybody, Rogue Luke here. We're back. I mean, I guess we're not back as this is the start of a new series, but I love Slay the Spire. I love, playing Slay the Spire, so I was like, why not record it and do, a fun Road to Ascension 20 series or something. Disclaimer, I'm awful at the video game. I've gotten to Ascension 20, but today's episode is going to be Mr. Ironclad, also known as Iron Chad, and we're gonna get to it. Act 1, Exordium. If you're unfamiliar with the game, it is a deck building roguelike where you go up this map. Each of these little nodes are, an enemy room, as you can see by the legend, Question marks, just like a mystery, if random events will happen. Merchant, you can buy things using gold. Treasure, you get a relic. Relics are super helpful. Rest, you can heal or upgrade. And then there's your standard enemies, and then elites, which are strong enemies. So I'm gonna do my best to use the knowledge that I've gained in my few hundred hours of playing to... Oh god, I don't have fast mode on. Anyhow, I'm gonna do my best to use the knowledge that I have to do Ascension 20 on all 3 characters. Well, okay, there's 4 characters, but I'm not good at the Watcher at all. I didn't turn off screen shake. That's rough. Where is disable screen shake? There it is. Okay. Don't need to go through this tutorial. We have played this game before. So we're going to put up 10 block, deal 9 damage as we did put vulnerable on him. Vulnerable is pretty sick. Makes him take more damage. General flowchart for this game, at least for me, at least when I'm in a combat, block enough where if I'm taking damage, it's negligible. We're definitely going to upgrade random cards. Could have upgraded better ones, but that's okay. We're going to upgrade Shrug It Off to get more block here. Essentially, what we want to do is we want to get the most cost-effective, powerful cards we can in our deck. Things that synergize together. Like here, I could put up an extra 5 block to not take any damage. Or I could take 2 and give him vulnerable so that next turn we can kind of wail on him. Like so. I think he just dies. Yeah. And we gained 6 HP back due to Burning Blood. Burning Blood is a relic that at the end of each combat we heal 6 HP, so we can kind of leverage that and use that to our favor. We just picked up Carnage, which is a really, really good 20 damage card. Unfortunately, it does go away. If we don't use it, it exhausts. Exhausting means you can't really use it anymore. It gets exhausted for the rest of the combat. So I'm going to throw some vulnerability on this man here, doing a whopping 30 damage in 1 card, which is super good. Lagavulin is one of these elites. He's really annoying. If you don't kill him fast enough, he will actually subtract some strength and dexterity, so the amount we can attack for and block for, which is not fun. So if you don't kill him fast enough, negative things can happen. Let's add... I don't know if I want Uppercut or Thunderclap. Kinda want Uppercut so that we can give them weak and vulnerable. And I will lose gold to get a relic. Toy Ornithopter. Whenever we use a potion, we heal. You'll love to see it. I don't like this fight. This fight kind of sucks. I'm going to attack and block. These guys will give us Dades, which are essentially just useless cards. They don't really do anything for us. They just take up hand space. So we're more likely to draw not great cards. I don't want to kill you. I can kill you next turn, and I can block this turn. Okay, so we got a Carnage, which we have to use, or else we lose it for the rest of the combat. So I'll use it on this guy back here. Kill you, effectively blocking 9 damage, because we got rid of 9 incoming damage. So we're good on that aspect. I think we just we go through this fight pretty much just playing what we can, because we've got a lot of Dazed in our deck now. And most of the time, we'll only have enough energy to play the cards that we draw. I guess that is a horrible way of putting it. But, we'll have the right amount of energy for the amount of playable cards that we draw that aren't dazed. And he's dead. Bronze Scales is pretty good. We start each combat with 3 Thorns. I think I'll take Wind Strike here. And I want this Bonfire. Gremlin Horn's really good. Anytime an enemy dies, we'll get an extra energy and an extra card draw. I think we're going to upgrade Uppercut to get extra weak and vulnerable out of it. It doesn't upgrade the damage at all, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. The extra weak has very high utility. Happy to see a Speed Potion, and I think I'll take Thunderclap. AoE is super important as well. We're going to upgrade Carnage, get that extra 8 damage, which is going to turn into, I think, like 34 if they have Vulnerable. I think. We're doing alright here. Uppercut. That won't kill you. We're gonna block. We're gonna lose Carnage for the rest of this combat, but that's okay. Thunderclap, Flame Barrier, Seeing Red. We've got a lot of 2-cost cards, but I really want Flame Barrier. It's really good. It's a high block card that also gives us essentially Thorns, but better. Just does more. So you'll die, and you'll die. Black Potion's nice. I'm stuck between Ghostly Armor and Inflame, but I think I'm going to take Inflame for now. We'll just upgrade it to get us more strength so we can do more damage per attack. Definitely play that here, and just... He's not attacking, so why really throw off block? We should just use all the attacks we had in hand. Gotta block 9 damage, easy. We'll be taking 3 here, but it'll still come out to above 9. Thorns is really nice in this fight, because you'll find yourself blocking a lot and not really attacking too much when he's in his defensive form. And here I'm just going to block completely. He's going to be hitting me for 20 over 4 times. So he's going to take 7 times 4. He's going to take like 28 damage. Something like that. I'm not good at math. Which will become very apparent later on in the series when we get to the higher Ascensions with, you know, some different characters. It's going to be rough. I think we'll block here. We'll also use our block potion. Blocking everything and also healing at the same time. 12 damage twice will not kill you, but it'll bring you very close to death. So I'm actually completely okay taking that damage. I'm not really worried about dying here. Alright, so he's got a Sharp Hide now. We're going to Flame Barrier. Shrug it off. Get a lot of block. Take as little damage as we can. And he's dead. Now we get to pick a guaranteed rare card. And I'm thinking Reaper's really good here. It's an AoE that deals only 4 damage, yes, but you get to heal off of any unblocked damage. And with Strength Scaling, also Black Blood's really good. It turns our 6 HP after every combat into 12, which is sick. But yeah, as I was saying about Reaper, with Strength Scaling, it synergizes very well. This +3 strength will turn our 4 damage Reaper into a 7 damage Reaper, and say we're hitting 3 people unblocked. That's 21 health, just right out the gate. I should have Thunderclapped. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. He's got Artifact. He negates debuffs. Now here, if I wanted to heal some, which I don't, because I can just kill him and not take 20 damage, but I could have used Reaper to heal. We'll take another Shrug It Off, because we are lacking on block a little bit. We got a bad face. This event, you can get different relics from it. Some of them are really good, some of them are really unfortunate. That one was quite unfortunate. The next boss chest we open is going to, or non-boss chest is going to be empty. You hate to see it. You're dead. Let's gain 11 block. And let's just block everything. As of right now, I will still full heal. You're gonna die. He's gonna hit us 5 times, taking a ton of damage. Gonna Reaper, get 1 health back. Back for blood is pretty good, or blood for blood. Every time we lose HP, it costs 1 less energy, so we can have a free deal 18 damage. You know, the longer we go on in a fight. An important aspect of the game is getting rid of some of your lower value cards. That way you draw your high value cards more often. So there's that. I think we just end our turn. We really don't need to play anything else. I think we'll just bash Wind Strike. We're going to be taking some damage, but we'll heal it. We'll heal it back. Don't worry. I think we'll block here. I don't feel like taking 16 damage, so we'll just take 5 instead. I think we'll kill you, maybe? 15 plus 9 is 24. We will not kill you, but we'll get you really close. And theoretically, we should be able to kill you this turn. I was completely incorrect. We'll just heal some. Mitigate what we can. I don't think I want any of these. Skipping cards is definitely a important part of the game as well. If it doesn't really fit with your deck in any way, you might want to skip it. We're definitely going to want to heal here. Or not heal, block. Honestly, just don't take any damage. Same thing here. Alright. So you're doing 21. I don't think I would feasibly be able to block all of that. We have to use Carnage or we lose it, and it's a really good card. So I don't particularly want to lose it, but I mean, I think we have to use it again. And I think we'll also throw a Fire Potion on you, just to heal a bit and get you ever closer to death. Make sure you don't bring us too low health. You can also heal. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna do 24. Okay, I think we'll just kill you. Alright. I wanted to use Reaper to heal, but we wouldn't have killed him and we would have taken a lot more damage, which I'm not a fan of. I'll take another upgraded Shrug It Off. I think here we're gonna upgrade Flame Barrier for those multi-hit enemies. It's a pretty good decision, I think. Wish I had a Thunderclap for this. Thunderclap Reaper is a good combo. This elite can get pretty dicey. Alright, we're definitely going to Flame Barrier here. You're putting up 27. Plus 7 is 34. Plus 8 is 40 something. So unfortunately, we're going to lose Carnage. So we do not have the ability to play it. But we only took 4 damage there, so that's not the end of the world. Definitely going to kill you. And you. Do damage to you. That's why Gremlin Horn is nice in multiple enemy encounters like this. As you kill a couple of the minions, which are low health, and you get extra energy and an extra card draw, which is always really nice. Alright, he's luckily not attacking this turn, so we are going to Reaper just to heal some. Heal 11. Alright, I was hoping he would still be vulnerable for this turn, but that's okay. Alright, we're slowly whittling him down. Doing what we can. He doesn't die this turn, but he definitely dies next turn, and he won't do any more damage to us. And those guys will run away because their pack leader is dead. Which is pretty cool. Shuriken's a sick fucking relic. We will take Pummel now that we have Shuriken. There was our empty chest, unfortunately. That just happens. We're gonna let you take 18 damage real quick. Oh, you're just gonna die, I think. Oh no, I don't have another flame barrier, so it's not actually gonna do that much to you. Still helps. Now we're able to. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let's draw some cards. All right, that takes that out of the equation. We're just gonna weaken you, take some damage, but end the fight a little quicker. Especially since we're gonna heal for a decent amount afterwards anyway, and then you're just dead due to flame barrier and thorns. Definitely want to take flex here, and then upgrade flex. That way we can get an extra 4 strength anytime it pops around. So Carnage will kill you. And then we don't need the flame barriers, so we're just gonna hit him with the back for blood. Blood for blood. Alright, we're gonna be taking some damage here. But I think the fight will be over soon. Yeah, alright. Fight's gonna be over next turn. Or right now, because I forgot that I had thorns. Sword boomerang's pretty cool. I think we're gonna upgrade that as well. Maybe pummel. Because pummel plus our flex potion, that's 7 damage times 5, plus an inflame, which is 10 times 5, plus a flex, which is 14 times 5. Which, you know, that can get pretty strong. Might end up having to use it here, because Snecko is rough. All of our costs for our cards are going to be randomized, thanks to Snecko. But, you know, sometimes Snecko is nice, sometimes Snecko is very mean. Right now he's being mean. We are getting more strength from Shuriken as well. Every 3 attacks that we play, Shuriken will proc and give us +1 strength. Whirlwind is insanely good. We're going to upgrade that real quick. It's AoE, it's an X cost card, so it expends all of our energy and repeats its effect that amount of times. So we're just going to kind of hopefully cruise through this fight. This one can get you sometimes. This boss can be tough. We're going to put up a flame barrier and we're going to twin strike you. Not that it mattered. And he has 5 metallicize. I think right now we're gonna hit him for quite a bit. So he's gonna have a base 5 block every time we go to hit him due to his metallicize. So hopefully we can mitigate that with the use of vulnerable. He's at about half health at this point. We can just whirlwind him. He goes through this phase of like not attacking for a little while in order to buff him up a lot. Like right now he's doing 60 damage. I'm praying that there we go, get another block card. This is gonna hurt. I'm hoping we don't die here. It's a real possibility that we just die. That would be a anticlimactic way to end the first video. I think we're gonna have to say goodbye to... Actually, no, we should weaken him. You're doing 30 damage. Ouch. We now have 10 health left, and we have to take out 21 of his health. 31. I think that'll do it. Alright, we barely clutched that out. That's pretty cool. We're going to take Demon Form so we can get constant strength scaling and Slaver's Collar so that we get extra energy whenever we're in a elite fight or boss fight. Now we're on the 3rd and final floor of the game. We have a lot of money, so we might as well head to a shop here and see if we can't pick up some nice relics. We're going to be taking... I didn't think that through. That's okay. it just be like that sometimes. All in all, we didn't come out in a bad spot. I will take another Twin Strike, as they're very good. Passing by a structure you're certain that you have previously seen, you start to question if you're going insane or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway. Why would they lie? Yeah, why would the voices lie? I don't feel like healing and getting a curse. I don't feel like losing HP and receiving a useful but not great card, so I'm just going to lose 5 max HP. We are going to take Ornamental Fan as well. That's really good. And I think I'll buy a Power Potion and a Fire Potion. And maybe Dramatic Entrance as well. Who's our boss? The Awakened one? Okay, that's not bad. We can handle him. I know I just bought this, but an Attack Potion is more valuable. This fight is nice because we have Whirlwind, which will hit all of them. And when these particular enemies don't, like when they die, you can't see me, but like I'm putting quotes up. When they die, they don't actually die. They go into like a regrow state for a while. I should have taken you out to take less damage. Let's get an Attack Potion real quick. So yeah, they don't actually die. They go into a regrow state in which next turn he'll come back to life, which is why it's important to take out all of them at the same time. We didn't even get to demonstrate how good Whirlwind is there, but just take my word for it. This guy's a pain. We're going to be taking some damage here. Didn't want to lose out on Carnage, so I had to play that. We'll uppercut you, whirlwind you twice. We have Demon Form going, so we're going to be getting +2 strength every turn. You have Intangible right now, which really sucks, because we can't feasibly kill you. Intangible makes it so that if you're taking damage in any way, you will only take 1 damage. Where I will take this time to heal. I know we're taking 18 here, but I'm kind of hoping to ride on the back of Burning Blood for a bit. Get some health back via that and future uses of Reaper. We don't want a Weak Potion. We don't really want any of these. We could take a Disarm. Disarm's not bad. For once, the first time in the run, we're going to be resting, healing instead of upgrading. We haven't really had the need to heal for most of this run so far, which is why we haven't been. I'm honestly not going to play Demon Form. I don't think there's any real reason to at the moment. This fight can go by pretty quickly without it. I just do something like that. I don't think we'll take any of these either. Regal Pillow's pretty nice. Whenever I rest, I'll heal an extra 15 HP. I don't think we're really going to be using that a ton, but it's still nice to have. Make sure you're kind of topped off before the boss fight, maybe. Something like that. Alright, so we'll throw Disarm on you, because why not? Twin Strike. And he's putting a debuff on us, so we didn't really need to block there. We do need to block here, like, quite badly. Because we're about to be taking a big hit. Going to Inflame. Get me some block, deal some damage. Same general float chart as always. We killed him. I don't want to take another Demon Form. I do want to upgrade my Demon Form if I can, if I get the chance to. You're going to be doing 7 times 3. 32? Oh, that doesn't do much, does it? Well. Whenever you damage this guy, he changes his attack up. Thankfully, he only did 7 instead of something really, really strong. 6 times 3? I'm not a fan of that. It's only 18. I'll only be taking 2 damage. Not the end of the world. Here, he's going to give us a curse, which is fine. We're going to uppercut him. So our next attack can be pretty strong because he's got vulnerable now. That's going to do 35. We're going to flame barrier. That way he takes a decent amount of damage. And I think I can deal 11 damage. Seeing red is very good, especially with the high cost cards we have in our deck. Upgrade Demon Form to give us an extra 3 strength every turn, which is really nice. I think we're just going to use this right away. We're going to lose out on Carnage, but it kill. Oh, we're not going to lose out on Carnage. That's right, because we have Gremlin Horn. We're going to take another Seeing Red, so why not? Ooh, I don't want to lose any of these. I guess we'll lose Inflame out of any of them because we do have Demon Form. And the Awakened one, this guy, if you play power cards, he gains 1 strength. So it's actually not that bad of an idea to get rid of one of my power cards. Speaking of power cards, we're just going to use one anyway because then we can then disarm, get rid of that strength that he gained. And here I think we're going to put vulnerable on you. Can we kill you? No, we cannot. So we're going to block instead. Alright, so here we're just going to play it a little risky. We're going to put our Thorns Potion on, gain some more strength, play Demon Form and a Thunderclap. Taking a bunch of damage here in order to make an investment in ourselves for the future of this fight. We're going to use one of those. Deal a shit ton of damage to you. Get some draw. He'll die from attacking us, and he's going to take damage from attacking us. He won't die. That's okay. Here, we're going to block. Not take any damage. Still taking some damage here, which isn't great, but it's not the end of the world. And I think we're going to Reaper now to get a bunch of health back. Then block most of this. This fight could be going much worse, and with our ever-increasing strength scaling, I don't think we're going to have much of a problem. Alright, so that is his first phase down. He now awakens, has a second phase, which is, to be completely honest, pretty annoying, but that's fine. He regenerates 10 health per turn. Not 100% sure if he was doing that beforehand. He probably was, and I just didn't notice. But as you can see with our strength scaling, we now have 32 strength, so every attack we do deals 32 more damage. In conjunction with vulnerable, that's a lot of damage. So a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? You ready your blade. You deal 729 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? No, they're not. I have played this a lot. This number here tracks the amount of score that you've had in all of your runs. So your damage dealt to the heart is equal to the amount of score that you gained in your run, and it tracks it through every profile that you've made. There's 3 profile slots in this game. I've got a personal one. I had one for when I was streaming, and now I've got one for YouTube. So, I've played this game a lot. And the community, it keeps track of everybody's damage dealt on PC. We've dealt a lot of damage to this thing, and it's still not dead. I wonder if there's any sort of special thing that happens when we get to a certain number. But we did beat our first run, which is going to conclude episode number 1 of Road to Ascension 20 on all 3 characters. I don't know if that's what I'm going to officially call it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that. You know the drill by now. And I'll catch you in the next one.